Well. My Chelsea fans, my Chelsea friends, uh, Chelsea associates, everyone associated with the club in one way or the other. It's fairly time to say that you lot are done out here. You lot are truly done out here. What did we just witness? I just finished watching the game, and let me tell you something right now. Brighton, they're a serious problem. Brighton's in contention to get Champions League football. Ladies and gentlemen, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Chelsea won, Brighton 2. Chelsea losing to 2 goals from Welbeck and Enciso. What a beautiful goal by Enciso. Welbeck coming. I mean, oh my goodness. Where do we even start? People, it is a mad thing. I'm just finishing watching the Tottenham v Bournemouth. Bournemouth nearly getting away with a 2-1 away result as well. That would have been huge for them. That would have been ginormous for them. But it looks like Tottenham is going to be able to get out of there with a draw. He's taking a shot. Oh, that was a good shot. That was a good goal taken. Danjuma looking like he scored his first Premier League goal for Tottenham. But listen, let's get back to this. As you can see here, people, we are live and direct, locked and loaded. What did we just witness? Kepa, he's definitely got an issue in terms of saving a shots from long range, hasn't he? Teenager Julio Enciso scored a stunning winner as Brighton came from behind to beat Chelsea in the Premier League in Frank Lampard's first home match since being a reappointed Blues manager. Frank Lampard could be the first manager that comes in as an interim manager and gets sacked as well, because this man here is not happy. He wants his money back. He must be thinking, what on earth is going on? This chap here had a stinker, played the entire game. No output. 1-2 little moments of, pace. That's the only thing he showed today. Well, we already knew that he had pace. No composure whatsoever. Like, what is wrong with Modric? He's got zero composure. Let me have a look at these stats. Let's just have a quick look. Look at this. This is at Stamford Bridge. Brighton had 58% possession. Chelsea 42. Brighton had 26 shots. 10 of those on target. 10 shots on target. Chelsea had 2 at Stamford Bridge. And you got people like Rory Jennings talking about Chelsea's back because Lampard's there. Lampard is got to be one of the worst managers ever in football history. Top flight. Because he did okay at Derby, I guess. But Everton shocking. Chelsea shocking. Second time. Chelsea shocking. First time. Actually, should I say shocking? It was better than this, but still. And he had restrictions, and some of those restrictions ended up being, benefits, and ended up being good or positive in a sense. Young players, having to play, and people like Reece James and so forth. But man, oh man, 39 points, people. 39 points. And they are... What? Wait, hold on. No. Did Bournemouth score? Oh my God. Bournemouth scored! 3-2! No! What a goal! Live and direct. Dango Quattara. He absolutely does Højbjerg in. Oh. Tottenham. Oh my days. No way. One minute to go. 6 minutes stoppage time. Hey, I said it. What did I say? Bournemouth are the team, bro. They fight. They deserve to stay in the league. I don't care what anyone says. Bournemouth. Wow, look at that. No way. It's peak. Enjoying good possession as well. At the Tottenham Stadium, 43%. as opposed to 57 for Tottenham. This is madness. Tottenham are... Oh, no, they're proper bottle jobs, bro. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyways, getting back to Chelsea. Listen, Frank Lampard, you're done out here, my boy. You're done out here, Frankie. You're really done out here. You are not inspiring these young lads in any way, shape or form. Lampard on Koulibaly injury, Aubameyang chances and turning a corner. Kalidou Koulibaly's injury will keep him out. So Badiashile was playing today. Finally, Badiashile is, just out of nowhere come back into the fold. Where was he? Where were they hiding Badiashile? My dog Badiashile, where were they hiding him? Aubameyang, listen, when asked if Emerick Aubameyang will feature with the recent lack of goals, he said that history says that he has a fantastic goal scoring record, so we will see, but he didn't feature. Didn't feature at all. Osimhen wouldn't want to go to Chelsea. Why would he want to go to Chelsea? Look at Chelsea, man. Look at the state of them. This is peak. I done a video ages ago, like last month, when I said it. Chelsea are done out here. With Graham Potter, without Graham Potter, it's, Todd Bowley has mashed it up. He's collapsed it. He's come in way too quickly and tried to move too much way too quickly, not getting the right advice from the people that should have been advising him. It's just incredible. And this young man here, he had an absolute incredible game. All of them did. Like, this is the thing. Brighton is playing to such a level where you cannot praise every single one of those players. It starts from the keeper to the defense to the midfield, the strikers. It's peak, man. Ferguson, McAllister had a wicked game as well, bro. I'm telling you, lot, man, they're gonna be a problem. When do we play Brighton? I have to look at this all the time. I always have to look at this, because I'm just like, mate, we have a crazy run in. To be honest with you, Arsenal only really and truly from this point onwards. Well, after West Ham, we only really and truly have an easy running for the last 2 games. That is it. That is literally it. We only have 2 easy games. The rest are going to be real tough, gritty, fighting finals, because the rest of them is, so West Ham and Southampton. Okay, cool. So after West Ham and Southampton, that is it. Because after that is City, then it's Chelsea, then it's Newcastle, then it's Brighton. Bro. And we could be looking at Brighton touching, and this is serious, you lot. We could be looking at Brighton touching Champions League spots. They're in it. They're there. They can fight for 4th. Look, 49 points. 29 games. So they got, 2 games in hand over Villa. They got 2 games in hand over Tottenham. And they're going to be right there in the mix. De Zerbi is 1,000,000% in the next 10 months and 18 months out of Brighton. There's going to be a top team that's going to come in for him, because what he's doing at Brighton is unbelievable, bro. They did not deserve to lose last week against Tottenham. They were robbed of a VAR decision. Everybody is in agreement with that now. So is the officiating people. Like, it's peak, bro. Absolutely peak. But then look at Chelsea. Oh, my God. Look at that form. Draw, loss. Everton losing as well. I think Everton lost today as well. Did they? Let me have a look. Man, this is incredible stuff, man. I knew today was going to be, interesting in terms of the results. Yeah, Fulham. Congrats to Fulham doing their thing. I said it. Fulham and Brighton, they've been, in terms of like mid-table teams that are, sort of historically in and amongst it. Not even mid-table. When you actually deep it, Fulham, they've just come up and, they've had so much turmoil, but big up and hats off to Marco, man. Because Marco is doing his thing. And when you look at that squad, they don't even have ballers like that. They got a good little section of players, Pereira and, but it's mad how he's able to just do what he's doing. And they sit 10th. They've as you can see here, they've gone through their losses, but somehow they did so much in the early phase of the season that this is where they find themselves, still being able to afford to go through a dip of 1 draw and 4 consecutive defeats, but somehow still find themselves 10th on the table, Not really an issue in terms of relegation. You know, I think they've hit the safety net, which is obviously 40 points and above, and they're good to go, Fulham. But I tell you lot what, Chelsea is gonna be looking at Crystal Palace, you know, behind them over their shoulder, because they are coming, and Chelsea does not look like they are gonna find any way, shape, or form to stop this, to end this route that they're going through. It doesn't matter who plays. It doesn't matter if it's Correa or Ben Chilwell. Today he tried to change things. Of course he would. Starting Modric, kind of giving him that confidence. Look, I'm gonna bring you in for a whole game. I want you to stretch your legs and do what you've been bought for, and show us something. And he put other people on a starting lineup as well, as we saw, and it looked like it was going to be some sort of a potential response. People like Chalobah starting, and Badiashile, of course, as I mentioned, Zakaria in the middle. I think he was poor, Zakaria. I was watching the second half very, very carefully, and I do think that it's just not there. Kovacic and Kante are the go-to guys, I believe, for that midfield for Chelsea. And up front, Sterling, he tried, he tries, but Sterling is he's just not the same guy. He's just not the same player. And this is going to be peak, this is going to, like, Twitter must be blowing up, and I know it is, because it always is. Tottenham, oh, my goodness gracious. Woo! Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. This season has been horrific for London teams except Arsenal. I have to say, when you check it, obviously take aside, Fulham, London teams have struggled, bro. Tottenham, more or less there amongst it. They're not going to get top four. Tottenham is not going to get top four. I can see Villa going past them in the next game. If they're losing like this at home to Bournemouth, mate, that tells you all you need to know, my guys. That really does. And it's peak. It's peak. It's actually peak. Some of my predictions were right. Some of my predictions were wrong. Lads, it's Tottenham, exactly. It's Tottenham. They're prone to this. And Højbjerg is absolutely in the mud. He got done by the guy that scored the winner too easily, way too easily. All talk and no actual brains on the pitch. Sell him in the summer, get sold more than red light district worker. Richarlison has completely disgraced me. Absolute shambles of a sign at the moment. 60 M's. And you missed that chance to go 3-2 up. Look, clearly missing chances, because I didn't even watch the game. I'm not going to lie to you. Look, I won't sugarcoat it. I won't cap. But yeah, man, it's going down. It's going down. We must do the business tomorrow, people. Arsenal has to do the business tomorrow. We are up for it. It looks like we are good to go in terms of the motivation side. I saw a little interview by Mikel Arteta. He was saying all of the things that I wanted to hear him say, and seen a few pictures, training. The players look like they're, okay, despite obviously dropping points at Anfield. It looks like we're all right. We're in good spirits, and we're focused on a task at hand. And listen, we know that it's not going to be easy. We know it's not going to be a walk in the park, and it's not a given. But when you have young bulls like this guy right here playing the way that he's playing, and producing what he's producing, and he always tends to have output against West Ham. He's on red hot form, Gabriel Martinelli, and it looks like his manager's not surprised. It looks like his manager's not surprised that he's doing what he's doing the business. We have Aaron Ramsdale, our goalkeeper. This guy is cooking, and he will be. Remember I said it. He will be England's number one very, very soon, people. You don't even need to worry. Trust me. But yeah, man, Chelsea, my goodness gracious, unbelievable. Wow. Brighton, fantastic win. And I am out of it, people. Chelsea in the absolute mud, trending on Twitter for all of the wrong reasons. Richarlison, Tottenham, all the wrong reasons. Modric is, Modric, my brother. You could have been living the dream with your boy Zini, man. Why did you sign that paper? Who did it? Whoever did it, sack them immediately if it was your agent. Listen, people, I'm out, man.